We're going to dry it just a little bit.
Catwalks like you're supposed to when you live in Juneau.
Go there before it gets ruined.
He must be like a cat or a dog. Is he done eating?
This would be a really bad time to wiggle, Tom. Okay.
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 Give him a piece of candy. Is that okay, Mom?
I cut hair. Oh, that's nice. That's the basic reaction, I think, is that's nice. It's not, I don't think it's an occupation that people go, wow, how interesting. And it's too bad because it's really interesting.
The Sportsman has been a Juneau barbershop since 1939. It moved to its present location in the early 50s. The current owner is Cheryl Sutton, and she doesn't do perms or colors or facials or manicures. She and her sister Deb just cut hair, and they do it with a light touch.
Oh, you're so cute. What can we do with you?
Well, just, I guess, the usual.
The usual. Let's give him the unusual, huh, Ed?
Yeah.
That's more your style. Have you been doing this with scissors? Have you trimmed it at all? Because it looks really good.
Yeah,
I mean, you're doing a good job, except for under here.
My good taste. That's it.
Well, that's why I always come to you, Debbie.
I had to fish for that one, okay? The next one I'll let come just straight from your heart.
It's fun. We want you to come not just to get a haircut, but to, because you like us, you like being here, and we're going to try to make you lift your spirits a little bit while you're here, too.
And on the serious
Well, are you going to ask me if I like the beard or not?
Yeah, how do you like the beard?
Oh,
Do you? Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
I do. I'll try to get a smile out of them, because it helps them to forget that horrible person they just got off the phone with, or that they're, a week behind on the budget or something like that. So I think they appreciate it, although I don't think they can put up with more than 15 minutes of it, which is why we're done in 15 minutes, and they get to escape, and we get the haircut done.
Every time a new head sits down in a chair, Cheryl and Deb see different styles and amounts of hair. Not surprisingly, men with less hair are sensitive on the subject.
Don't take it so serious. You can't help what's happening. It's already there. As long as you're healthy and take care of yourself, that's all that counts, and you try and play that down, because you're going to get the next guy's going to sit down in the chair and he's going to say, I have so much hair, would you just thin it? I want it all gone, and you're going, oh, yeah. The guy before you would like to have your hair. Would you just zip it off and we'll put it on him?
Despite the amount of hair on the head being cut, both Deb and Cheryl say there is a cardinal rule in this business.
Give them what they want. Don't cut their hair your way, because then they won't come back. It's that simple. Yeah. We do what we're told, and make it as fun as possible. But don't worry about the wet parts, because they'll freeze when you go outside, and then they'll stay in place for you. Okay?
It's like laundry.
Yeah.
You got a different hat on, so you didn't come in with your usual hat hair.
Yeah, it's colder today.
I know, but you got this real loose one on today. Oh, that's nice. I like it. And it's real loose on your head, so it doesn't make those marks like your French beret does.
That's right.
This barbershop banter runs both ways during the haircut. Although Cheryl and Deb's topics are usually light, sometimes the customers bring up more serious and more personal matters.
It's the bartender-barber thing, they sit down and they get real comfortable, and actually they're looking that way, they don't see you. And so they can tell you a lot of things, because there's not some real direct eye contact, and they're not intimidated. And I think after you've had 20 or 30 15-minute conversations with somebody, you start to get to know them, and they feel real comfortable, and they're made to feel comfortable when they come in here. So I think it's a lot easier for them to spill the beans.
Visualization, yeah.
And we try to let people know that, like the sign, that we're not going to repeat this. We're not going to go jump out and go guess what I heard today, That's part of, I think, our ethic base here, is that this is it. It doesn't go past here. Of course, whatever they hear in the other chair, I don't know.
There is a kind of frenzied, haphazard feel to this business of cutting hair. But because many customers are rushed for time, they can't be haphazard about waiting their turn for a cut. So over the years, Cheryl has encouraged appointments.
You want 4:30 or 5:15? 5:15. Okay. I'll see you then. 5:15. Bye.
Before becoming barbers, both sisters worked a variety of Juneau jobs, waitressing, bartending, and for the state. But nothing seemed right. At about this time, Cheryl was good friends with the woman who then owned the Sportsman.
And she said, sure, you're so good with people, why don't you go to barber school? And the money's real good, and you're good with people, and I think you'd be good at it. So I ended up getting a student loan. Thank you, Alaska.
I couldn't get a loan to do dog grooming. So my sister said, you can cut people's hair, and I said, I can. And so I went, and they said, yeah, you can get a loan for that. So away I went.
To be a licensed barber in Alaska requires having more than 1,200 hours cutting hair. Cheryl's certificate hangs on the wall behind her chair and is fair game as a subject during her chat with the customer.
Oh, I'd like to use that passport.
Yeah. Oh, you got a new one?
Sitting there, yeah.
You threw that old thing away? The one that got you here?
The one, the one I got from the same person who gave you your hair cutting certificate.
That guy. Small world. I heard his prices went up, though, after he printed out our diplomas.
Despite the joking, Cheryl has a special feeling about this shop where Juneau hair has been cut for more than half a century. It's a feeling the previous owner also had.
And she really enjoyed the history behind it, so she didn't try to change it and put, you know, mauve-colored chairs or anything in it. She kept it pretty much the same way that it's always been. We still have the same waiting chairs, which are lawn chairs from the 40s, I'm sure. And I've done the same thing. I think she sold it to me, not just because I was her friend, but because she knew that I would do that too. I would want to continue with it, keeping it just an old-fashioned barbershop and not turning into a hairdresser, hair salon. Short of the top of the collar,
Right.
which is very administrative,
Right.
but yet it's still left you kind of long here.
Okay.
Okay, so
Cheryl and Deb plan to spend 15 minutes on each haircut. As a result, each of them gets involved in a continuing series of 15-minute verbal relationships with customers.
At the end of the day, you go, who said this, and did I tell somebody this, and somebody told me there's an apartment for rent, who was it? And you have this whole log running through your head of, you know, the whole day. It's like in fast motion, and yeah, it's confusing. It can get confusing, but you get used to it. You go home and you eat your dinner in 15 minutes, and you do your laundry in 15 minutes, and you say hi to your kids for 15 minutes, yeah.
Throughout the day, in 15-minute segments, Cheryl and Deb survey their world of hair, and over the years, they've seen changing styles and drawn a few conclusions.
Well, the only thing that's changed is that the hairstyles have gotten a lot shorter, and I really like that. I think that it makes a man look neater, and it makes him look younger. We've had guys that come in and they have the old style over the ears, halfway down the ears, and I'm looking at them and I'm realizing that it looks more like a hat. But you show their ears and it brings out their whole face, and it makes them look younger. If we take it above your ears, you might look about 7 years younger.
Let's try it.
Let's try it.
I guess if I had one thing to say, it would be not to take it so seriously. It's just hair, and fortunately, I think the biggest thing I love about this job is, even if you make a mistake, it's gone in 2 weeks. It'll come back. Nothing is so awful that it's going to ruin your life.
Oh, yeah, there's your hat.
Ho, ho, ho. Let's see it.
See ya. Normally, I don't like my haircuts covered up by a hat, but I'll take that one.
Okay.
No, everybody's different, and every hair is different. The same haircut on 20 different people is not going to be the same haircut. It's going to be different. And it's the conversation. It's the wonderful ability to have total control over what's happening in this little square of your world, you know. You're queen for the day, for the 15 minutes.
This week on Rain Country, we've been visiting with those who enjoy life while they're cutting hair, taking part in dance, and making pots. And we'll be back again next week at the same time and enjoy another part of life here in Southeast Alaska. And you're invited to join us then on our next adventure in Rain Country. I'm Scott Foster. Have a good day.